Since you successfully left, what are some strategies or tips you could give to somebody who is in this situation, wants to leave, and just does not know how?
The first thing I would tell anyone wanting to leave is start setting aside money. It seems so basic, but it will make a huge difference. And there are so many little tips and tricks you can use. For example, I like to say when you go to the grocery store and get your groceries, get cash back each time you go. If you can start setting aside a little bit of money at a time, because here's the thing, it takes money to leave. And you can be sure that the narcissist is gonna cut you off the minute they realize that you've gone. And so for that interim time where you're waiting to file for divorce, I mean, you need funds to live on. So definitely set aside money, set up a support group, a support system. You don't have to have a whole team of people. You just need a one or two people to be there to help you. Identify a place to go that's gonna be safe and, just really take some time and plan and think this through. It's not something you do on a whim because again, you're not dealing with a neurotypical person. So you do want to carefully plan this out and above all, just be safe.
Right? Definitely don't tell them your plan. You've got to
No, no.
that in secret because it can get really ugly.
Yeah, definitely, definitely keep all of your plans to yourself. I mean, you have to kind of work a little secret mission behind the scenes, but yeah, don't tip them off to what you're doing because, it could either turn volatile or they're going to start the whole love bombing all over again and pull out all the stops to get you to stay and to convince you to stay. So it's best to just go without a lot of warning.
Right? I know a lot of my guests went, like, in the middle of the night or while they were on vacation or at work, and I'm like, "It's great if you have those opportunities. What if he works at home? Or what if, you're sent to the grocery store with only a certain amount of money? Or he checks your receipts." There's so many different circumstances, and so many people have been in such horrible situations, but you've gotta try to figure out how to do it little by little.
Yeah, and you really need somebody's help, I think trying to do it by yourself exclusively is near impossible. I mean, you really need to identify at least another person out there who can help you, give you a place to stay, and you really need somebody to talk to. I mean, if it's within your budget to find a therapist. It's not always cheap to do that, but a therapist is a great asset to kind of get the ball rolling on your healing. But, even if you just have a couple of good friends or a couple of family members, it can make a huge difference just to have someone to talk to.
For sure.